Now, Africa's fashion industry is poised for substantial growth driven by its rich cultural heritage, vibrance, creativity, and abundant raw materials. The Creative Africa Nexus program serves as Afrinbank's strategic framework devised to foster the expansion and advancement of Africa and its diaspora's creative and cultural industries. Over the years, the initiative has achieved notable successes with its inaugural edition held at Portugal Fashion Week in October 2021. Subsequent editions have taken off at Portugal Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week. Now we'll be crossing live to Paris, where Canex is live at the show.
Yes. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello, Kachi. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. How are you? How's Paris going? Give us all the details.
Well, right now we are obviously at Canex at Africa in Runway, and we are at the fashion show, which is about to begin. Any moment from now, it's officially going to start. Now, we're looking at 3 exclusive designers. We're looking at Lagos Space Program, we're looking at Tebe Magu, and we're looking at Kusaina. Exactly. 3 of them will be showcasing their pieces this moment. As a matter of fact, it's just maybe in another 10-15 minutes. As you can see, people are still coming in, people are seating down, getting ready for a typical runway show. Now, the show is going to begin with Tebe Magu's collection, and everyone's really excited to actually see what he's going to be showcasing today. Now, it is important to remember that these 3 designers actually are here as a result of the Creative Africa Nexus, which has created this platform for them to showcase in the heat of Paris Fashion Week. Now, as you can imagine, there's so many people here today because this is such a pivotal period for the world of fashion. Looking at global fashion weeks from London, New York, Milan, and now Paris, everyone is in Paris. Everyone's just been traveling across Europe to basically get to this very moment. So a lot of the showcases that have happened inside are samples. So we're going to be looking at these 3 designers' Spring Summer 2025 collections, and a lot of the people sitting here are pivotal to the business of what they do. These are potential buyers, these are potential marketers. So it's a really, really exciting situation to see that these are all authentic African designers, and right now, Africa is the focus.
Wonderful. I mean, we can't wait to see the designers that are participating on the show. But quick question, I have just one question. So other designers that are out there and are watching this right now that want to be part of Canex and want to have the opportunity to showcase at international fashion weeks like Paris, how do they get that opportunity as well?
Well, from what I understand, this has been an extensive process that began in Portugal, and there are specific requirements. If you took a look at the interview earlier with Kanye Mathimbi, the manager for the cultural and creative affairs at Afrexim, she mentioned that there are very specific requirements because it's important to note that it's not just enough to be an African designer. The fashion market is not just an African market, it is a global market. And when we want to cross from the point of just being an aesthetic to becoming a business, it is important to make sure that we are in line with the ethos of the international markets. And that's exactly what the Canex team looks out for. So it's a very long process, but what I would say is come October in Algeria, during the Canex weekend, there will be a lot of understanding and explanations as to how to get to this very point, because they intend to have a very extensive fashion process. So they're also using this to let other aspiring designers know that it is not just coming to Paris. They didn't just say, oh, hey, let's pick a couple of African designers to come showcase during Paris Fashion Week. No, these designers have been on this journey for at least a year. And it all begins with that interest, which I would say for any aspiring designer or creative, it begins at the Creative Africa Nexus weekend in Algeria next month. Back to Runway here in Paris. I'm currently in the middle of a full circle moment because this is the epitome of pushing our African designers. This is Emmy Caspit. You guys had a show yesterday. Obviously, so this is Emmy, Emmanuel, the creative director, and Daniel, the executive director, wearing Emmy Casbit. And Emmy Casbit and Encore, another amazing designer. So I'm going to start with you, Emmy, because we haven't had a conversation at all. Talk to me about what this means. I was just telling you earlier that literally I feel every Nigerian designer is represented in this moment.
Honestly, I feel like it's a full circle moment, because starting off Emmy Casbit, the vision was to take this local craft, which is Akwete, from a small village to the global market, which is obviously the center of fashion, and which is in Paris. So being in Paris and showcasing this craft, this textile, whatever it means, the craftsmanship, the technicality that comes with weaving this craft, showcasing it in Paris, it's a dream come true.
Yeah.
Of course, we're grateful to Canex for the opportunity to be here.
Absolutely. Now, Daniel, earlier on, you were speaking about the business of fashion.
Yes.
So when I want to talk about the aesthetic, the fashion, I'm going to talk to Emmy. But when we want to talk about the business, where the money is moving to, we're talking to Daniel.
Yes,
Talk to me about that interaction you've had so far with the buyers and the possible marketers for your brand, Emmy Casbit, here in Paris.
I mean, the reception has been amazing. It's been real. We've met buyers, we've met, other creators, the stakeholders in fashion. The conversations have been amazing. The conversations have been real. And, talking about Akwete, this is from the eastern part of Nigeria, from a small village called Akwete. And now people in Paris are going, they can't believe what they're saying. They're like, what is this? Oh my God, c'est qui, c'est quoi, dis-moi. And I'm like, listen, you guys need to connect the dots now. Africa has been the time. Africa will be the time. Africa will continue to tell the stories. Let us tell our stories, and whilst we tell our stories, we're making money telling our story. We're connecting lives, we're changing the narratives. The women, the weavers, the artisans hub, Emmy Casbit initiative, we're doing this for you. Mama, we're making you proud.
Yes, you are. Now, I have to give you guys kudos for the sportsmanship. You guys showcased your work yesterday, and today it's Lagos Space Program, Tebe, Magu, and Sakina as well. So talk to me about what you're looking forward to seeing with regard to that craftsmanship. Back to the creative side, Daniel.
I mean, as obvious, Lagos Space Program is putting African fashion as a whole on the map.
You've really been following all the Nigerian, I would say, designers through Fashion Week. So talk to me about how amazing it is that at this very moment we're looking at by far the largest convergence of African designers and African fashion than we've ever seen at Paris Fashion Week.
Well, can I just say, first of all, only Kachi can see me on the side and pull me straight into an interview with no preparation.
I'm sorry.
Because she's my girl and I love you.
I love you too. I love you too.
It's crazy out here. The energy in Paris is really, really dope. Lagos Space Program is about to show in a few minutes. Emmy Casbit was showing yesterday. I am a Seagull. Some of the biggest and most celebrated designers that we have. And so it's really exciting to be here in a time where African designers, I mean, we've been celebrating ourselves. We know this. Paris Fashion Week has been the platform for designers, the best design talent out of Africa for 2 decades at this point. But finally, the big international showrooms, Paris, Milan, New York, are also recognizing the design talent that we have on the continent. So it's nice to be here and be a part of that movement.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Annie, and enjoy the show. I will see you around, of course. So here you have it, Jennifer. There is a lot happening here. We're far from being done. The show is yet to begin. I'm going to try to pull a couple more designers. I'll tell you an interesting story. In 2020, Arise Fashion Week, hosted 30 designers under 30, showcasing their work, and Boydo is one of the beneficiaries of that event. To tell you that really, when it comes to fashion, I believe it just starts with that one opportunity. And when you get that one opportunity, you could end up in Trenoy, right? Talk to me about your journey and then getting with the Canex program and now being here in Paris.
Amazing. I think I would take it from what you said. Once you get an opportunity come your way, you should be ready for an opportunity. I tell people that opportunity come one way. So when it comes, make good use of it. And when you make good use of that opportunity, you can be anywhere. In 2020, Boydo started in a small city in Ghana from Kumasi. And in the latter part of 2020, we got in touch with Arise. Arise will pin something called Arise 30 Under 30 New Star in December, and we got it. We were less than 1 year old as a brand, but that opportunity gave us the platform, gave us the financial support to be able to reach where we are today. So it was that opportunity, and we were ready for it. And we had a clear focus, we had a clear vision as a brand to build a brand that is rooted in deconstruction and reconstruction on the ideas of sustainability. And that's what we built up upon to be at Runway during Paris Fashion Week. So it started with that opportunity, and we make good use of that opportunity.
Now, I'm really excited because we're just speaking about how literally everything that's happening right here is also, in a way, changing the narrative around African fashion, African designers, and like Annie rightfully said, this is something that we have been doing on our own. So it's interesting to see a lot of the support that we are now getting from the international spaces. Speaking about that support, has the response been to your design and your brand all day? Because you've been exhibiting all day.
Yeah, it was started yesterday. It was amazing. This is actually our second season at Runway, and right from the first season, it was really amazing. The reception was good. We have buyers from Spain, we have buyers from Hong Kong, we have buyers from Japan, and today, also yesterday, we have buyers from Florida in USA. We had one from Kuwait, and we had one from Japan as well. And today has been the same. We've had 3 buyers, one from New York and one from around Greece area.
Oh,
yeah, so
really?
We are expanding, and like I said, this platform is a platform that every young designer, every African designers need to get, and it's very, very important that when you get it, you should be ready so that when it comes, you can get it, because it will be sad to get an orders and you can't fulfill the orders. First of all, build your team, get your team to that stage where when the order comes, no matter the quantity,
you're
can
ready,
do it.
you can
and
deliver.
with the support of Canex, if you get an order that is beyond you, they've opened their doors with that freezing bank that can get you the financial support to bring this orders to pass.
I think it's also important to note that the official cover image and look for Runway was designed by Boydo. One of his designs, if you look at the image, which we'll send much later, it's literally your design that they are wearing. To be honest, I was like, when I saw the picture, I was like, this is a really nice outfit. But it also just goes to see that you actually do good work. So congratulations to you, Boydo.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Well, we're going to let you take a quick break in Lagos, Nigeria, and here in Paris, the show's about to begin. So keep watching the Horizon News channel, and when we return, we'll be live with Tebe Magu, who will be showcasing his design as first of 3 exclusive designers that will be showcasing here in Runway during Paris Fashion Week.
kahle. Industry umenkaqeqesha. Industry selimpofana komnyanzelo. Abantu abamanda bokuthi xa ufuna ufasa. Khapha amantoba akhonkala bakanyanza basithi kamakho. Basicela zonke sebuhlandi kuba sinize lwandle. Umthetho usepera indibani sekwenzela. Oyini yini yekamakhusha. foo koy jëleeti ku la bëgg ni man foo koy jëleeti ku la soppe ni man foo koy jëleeti ku la nobe ni man foo koy jëleeti ku yeewu xaaji guddi di xool na sangu nga ku lay wax dëgg joob ku la dégg ni man ku nekk ak fa la buur bi yàlla féetale ak fa nga bëgg sa bopp féete fu ma koy jëleeti ku ma nobe ni yow fu ma koy jëleeti ku may fiire ni yow fu ma koy jëleeti ku ma ñeme wax dëgg ni yow fu ma koy jëleeti bu la buur bi yàlla bëggee dang koy xam ndax tooxi doona boo dugg mu génnee la ci bu la nit ki bëggee doom yaay dang koy xam ndax bu musiba di xeeñ mu ne kaay gunge ma fii adduna ngaagu ci suñu kanam jàmbar la tëkku maraamu jaamam adduna ngaagu ci suñu kanam doom yaay jàmbar la nattu maraamu jaamam foo koy jëleeti foo koy jëleeti foo koy jëleeti ku bëgg sa jàmm ni man fu ma koy jëleeti ku dégg daaj ni yow fu ma koy jëleeti ku ma ko booj ni yow foo koy jëleeti ku yow xaaji guddi di xool na sànku gaa ku lay wax dëgg joo bëggu la dégg ni man nekk fa la buur bi yàlla féetale ak fa nga bëgg sa bopp féete